I never really knew what I wanted. At 22, most people already had a dream they were chasing. Me? I had a collection of unfinished lives. I used to paint, lost myself in colors, in silence, in meaning. Then one day, I woke up bored. So I left it behind like it never mattered. I worked in an office next, clean desk, fixed hours, predictable days. I lasted 3 months before I walked out without even saying goodbye. And now, here I was, standing at the gates of a culinary school, holding on to a future that didn't feel like mine.
Charlie!
Gail's voice snapped me out of my thoughts as she ran toward me, dragging Barry along. They looked exactly the same, too energetic for 8 in the morning.
You're late,
Barry teased. I'm right on time, I replied, adjusting the strap of my bag. You're just early, Gail laughed.
Whatever, come on, we've got news.
News? That word always sounded dangerous. As we walked through the hallway filled with new faces and nervous energy, Gail leaned closer, like she was about to reveal a secret.
Some students from the other section are transferring here.
I shrugged. So? Barry smirked.
So, one of them is Irish Hickens.
I stopped walking, not because I cared, but because everyone else suddenly seemed to. The hallway buzzed louder. Whispers, excitement, anticipation. Irish Hickens? I repeated, more confused than impressed.
You seriously don't know her?
No. Should I?
Top 1. Not just in her section. She's basically a legend here.
I rolled my eyes and kept walking. I didn't care about legends. I was already top 1 in our section. And honestly, I didn't even want it. I didn't fight for that spot because I was passionate. I fought for it because someone else wanted it more. An arrogant classmate who thought the world owed them that title. So I took it just to prove I could. And now, it didn't mean anything. Later that day, I found myself in a mall with one of my classmates, killing time before our next schedule.
Wait.
My classmate suddenly said, grabbing my arm.
That's her.
I followed her gaze. A girl stood near the cafe entrance, laughing softly. She had this effortless kind of beauty, the kind that didn't try, but still pulled everyone in. Her posture was confident, her smile controlled, like she knew exactly what effect she had on people.
That's Irish.
My classmate whispered. I watched as 2 different guys approached her, one on each side. She greeted both of them like it was normal. Too normal.
They're both her boyfriends.
Both?
Yeah, she's kind of famous for that too.
My classmate added casually. I blinked. I frowned. I didn't understand how someone like that could be admired, idolized even. To me, loyalty wasn't optional. It wasn't flexible. It was everything. And just like that, I decided I didn't like her. The next morning, the school felt more alive than usual.
Not really.
Students rushed through the corridors, whispers echoing louder than footsteps. Everyone was waiting for something, or someone. I stood near the information desk, scanning the room lazily, when suddenly,
Hi.
a voice, soft, confident. I turned, and there she was, Irish Hickens. Up close, she looked even more unreal, like she belonged somewhere else, not in a place like this. She smiled at me like we were already friends.
Do you know where room 201 is?
She asked. I stared at her. For a second, I almost answered normally. But then I remembered the mall, the whispers, the way people worshipped her. and something in me tightened.
Do I look like I work here?
Her smile faltered, just for a second. Then I walked away. I didn't look back, but I knew. I embarrassed her, and strangely, I didn't feel bad. Class started not long after. The room buzzed with tension, everyone stealing glances at the new face sitting near the window, Iris H. Even sitting down, she had presence. It annoyed me. One by one, students were called to introduce themselves and answer questions from the instructor. When it was my turn, I stood up confidently. This part, I knew. Cooking wasn't something I loved, but it was something I was good at. I answered every question without hesitation, calm, precise, controlled. I could feel eyes on me, not admiration, but competition. Then a voice cut through the room.
Why did you choose culinary if you don't seem passionate about it?
I froze. I didn't need to look to know who asked. Irish. I turned slowly. She leaned back in her chair, watching me, not with curiosity, but with challenge. I cook well. I answered simply. She tilted her head.
That's not what I asked.
A few students shifted uncomfortably. I felt something rise in my chest. I don't need passion to be good, I replied. She smiled, but it wasn't kind.
Then what happens when you meet someone who has both?
Silence, the kind that suffocates. For the first time, I didn't have an answer, and she knew it. I sat down slowly, my jaw tight. As I looked up, I caught her expression. That small, satisfied smile. Like she had just won something. That's when it started. Not just annoyance, not just dislike. Something sharper, something dangerous. I didn't know it yet. But Irish Hickens wasn't just going to challenge my place at the top. She was going to ruin everything I thought I understood. About competition, about control, and worst of all, about my own heart.
We started like fire and rain, every word a war, every touch a mistake. We swore we never make your